Alright, hello everybody. Coming to you from the high school band room. And I just figured that with all the weirdness of having school but not at school, it might be at least a little bit more normal if I came to you from the band room instead of sitting at my computer and you looking at my nostrils while I talk to you. So, I know I've put out some stuff this week. Hopefully you've been seeing the emails over the last couple weeks. And hopefully you've had a chance to get on the Google Classroom and check out the YouTube channel. Those will be our two biggest ways of communicating as far as me getting stuff out to you. And a lot of people have emailed with questions, so I kind of wanted to clear up some of that stuff and just kind of go over this first week at least. And I'll be posting weekly videos of each week worth of content. And so be looking for those on the YouTube channel. I'll probably also email out reminders about that to check the YouTube channel or the classroom whenever I post stuff. But what's there is not everything that's going to be there yet. That's going to be a work in progress. So I'll be adding stuff to both of those platforms as we go through this next 7 weeks. So just be looking for new things as they come up. So this week you received obviously a lot of stuff from probably a lot of teachers, including a list of stuff from me. And just to make it clear, I tried to be clear in my email, but just to clarify, that is not a list of assignments that you have to complete. Those are just options of things to do. And some of them will be things that I'm asking you to get done, but that's like joining Smart Music or joining the Google Classroom, things like that. As far as the actual work itself and assignments, those are going to all be options of things you can do. My goal is that you keep playing and stay active in band throughout this process. So if you just did 2 or 3 things off that list, that's perfectly fine. Or if you're doing your own thing, if you just maybe send me a little short paragraph at the end of each week saying, hey, this is what I did. I just kind of need to see that progress and see those things happening, because I do have to give a grade for the class, just like all the teachers do. And if you want, say, your third 9 weeks grade, if you want a higher grade than that, then that's where turning in like playing tests and scale tests and those kind of things for actual points, that'll come into play if you're wanting to raise what you had third 9 weeks for your semester grade. Otherwise, I'll just be giving a grade based on participation, really. So this 9 weeks will be pretty friendly as far as that's concerned. So like I said, only if you need to raise your grade will you need to submit things for actual points. So don't feel like you have to do everything that was on that list. Although I would like you to join Smart Music and create an account on there. It's a great resource. There's thousands, if not tens of thousands of exercises and technique things to work on, as well as solos and ensembles. There's band, concert band and jazz band music, where you can pull up a tune and pull up your part to that tune and then play along with the accompaniment, which is a professional group playing along with you then. And I did put some assignments in there. Again, that's not that those have to be completed. That's just another option to either whether you need the points or just a way for you to interact with Smart Music and kind of see how it works. So it's just kind of for you to explore the different ways that Smart Music can work. Because what it'll do is when you play along with that assessment, it'll show you on the screen if you missed the notes or got them right. It'll turn green if you get them right and red if you missed it. So it might be that you're early or late, played the wrong articulation, played the wrong note, whatever, and it'll tell you what you need to fix. So it's a really good practice tool as well. So it'd be good to join that. As far as Zoom, probably on Friday, I'll set up a Zoom session. Anybody that wants to join or can join is welcome to join. It's not something you have to do. But if you're available and you can get on there, I just want to test it out, see what it's like. I've been in Zoom meetings with the other staff here, but I haven't hosted one yet and seen how that side of things works. And if you have your instrument handy within that session, we might try to play even just like a whole note scale or something, just to see how it works with people playing and make sure it's not overwhelming the microphones or creating some sort of weird glitch in the system or whatever. Because if it does work, then there might be an opportunity for us to have a Zoom rehearsal at some point, or Zoom sectionals, or things like that. But we may also use Zoom for discussion on different music topics and things like that. Leadership things, those types of topics that we may get into. The Google Classroom, again, just kind of familiarize yourself with that. I listed everything by topic. So just find the topic that goes with what you're looking for. And then within that, it's either an assignment or it's just posted material. Again, those are not assignments you have to complete. It's just in there as an assignment so that you have the information you need for that specific topic. So don't get confused or whatever by that. That's just a way for me to input the information under that topic so you have what you need. I'll be putting PDFs of scales and rhythm pages, audition music. Eventually I'll have some band music and jazz band music in there too. That's making those PDFs is quite a long process. So as I get that done, I'll get that posted. And again, I'll be posting stuff weekly, if not daily. So just check back. If something's not there that you're waiting on, it may be there tomorrow. Just keep checking. Spend a little bit of time practicing is another thing on the list. 30 to 60 minutes is a recommendation. You can do more or less, whatever. Google quizzes. I'll be posting some music content quizzes. They're just real simple things, fun things, whatever. And just again, to kind of keep us in that, musical mind, so that instead of 2 months off, we're taking 4 months off. Next August could be pretty painful if we're not all staying caught up. So, again, and you can submit those for points too if you're needing to raise a grade. Or if you don't have access to an instrument and you want to show that you're participating in what we're doing, then take those. They'll be short, easy quizzes. Just take those and that'll kind of show me that something's happening. Submitting musical ideas or needs. If you've got something you need or want to work on, please let me know, and I'll try to find a resource for you or get you what you need to work on that. The marching show, obviously, we're going to be thinking about that for next year. I'll be, hopefully later today, posting a survey over some different show ideas. I've basically gone through the entire J.W. Pepper catalog of marching band music and tried to put some show ideas together of what they have available that aren't either repetitious of things that have been done recently, and just have a good cohesive show feel to them. And if you have any other ideas for shows, you put those in there. Keep in mind, the music does have to be published in order for us to use it. We can write our own arrangements and get rights to do that, but that gets pretty expensive pretty quickly. So we are trying to stick with published music only. And then drumline, jazz band, leadership, tryout stuff. Some of the drumline stuff's been posted, the jazz band stuff's been posted. Still working on leadership survey and that kind of stuff. And then I will also post accompanying videos. Like for drumline, there'll be a video of me taking you through the different techniques and playing through the stuff. The jazz one, I'll probably post a video of just kind of explaining what we're looking for. And hopefully those jazz auditions are also the auditions for next year for KMEA, if I did my math right. And then leadership, I'll probably post a video about what we're looking for leadership, and we may have a Zoom meeting of those interested. Those candidates that want to try out for leadership, we may have a Zoom meeting together to talk through some things to make those decisions. So keep an eye out for that. Should be posting most of that by the end of this week. Again, trying not to overwhelm anybody with too much all at once, so I'm kind of spreading it out a little bit. And at the end of each week, either for yourself or if you want to send it to me, just write a short little, just a quick paragraph, 4 or 5 sentences, whatever, of just kind of a reflection of your feelings and thoughts each week, whether that's for yourself or to submit to me to kind of let me know what you're doing, especially if it's not listed here. And that's fine. If you want to do other things and be creative and work on stuff, great. And just kind of let me know what you're doing. Because my grade will be based on your interaction with the class virtually. So as long as I can show that you've been doing something, then I have record that I can give a grade for. So again, don't feel like you have to do everything on the list. They're not assignments. You don't have to check them off and make sure you get them all done or anything like that. I've just tried to provide lots of options for everybody to interact at whatever level you can or want to or need to interact, and kind of keep us on track. So that's the goal anyway, is to keep playing, keep moving forward. And again, reach out to me if you need anything. And if you have questions or just want to touch base, that's cool. And we'll see you. Thanks.